Cannabis is the single most versatile herbal remedy and the most useful plant on earth. No other single plant contains as wide of a range of medically active herbal constituents as medical marijuana does. This is according to Dr. Ethan Russo of the Medical Cannabinoid Research Institute. Everyone at some point in their lives has met someone that is impacted by the daily effects of various chronic conditions. There are numerous chronic conditions that one can live throughout their lifetime. When having these conditions, it not only includes the effects of having this condition, but it includes the effects of various medications that have a negative impact on the bodies through harmful side effects and through the wearing down of their body's natural organs. I've thoroughly researched this topic slowly through scientific journals, credible websites, and through learning the stories of various patients on their journey battling for the rights of medical marijuana. In this report, I plan to talk about what medical marijuana is, what effects patients that should be taking marijuana are going through, and overall, why it should be legal throughout the United States for medical usage. Medical marijuana refers to the use of the whole, unprocessed medical plant or the extracting of the marijuana's basic components to treat symptoms of various illnesses and chronic conditions. Currently, in the United States, the FDA, otherwise known as the Food and Drug Administration, has not approved or recognized the use of medical marijuana for use as a medication. However, currently the scientific studies that have been done on this drug has led to 2 different highly effective medications that are currently available to doctors and patients within the United States today. These drugs are otherwise known as cannabinoids. After continuing to research the plant, it has been found that the components can be found effective in creating numerous other medications that only currently need to go through further testing in the FDA. Currently, the only reason why this plant has not been legalized throughout the United States is based on the FDA not taking enough clinical studies on a large-scale basis to ensure that it is going to be an effective drug that does not have any harmful effects on the patients consuming it. Based off interviewing various patients that would benefit from the use of medical marijuana and learning their stories, there are various people in the United States that would be willing and capable to take part in these clinical trials. It is just up to the FDA to take these trials and go through the various amounts of paperwork that it takes to go through a clinical trial. Therefore, the drug is still currently under question in numerous states because it has not been submitted through the FDA as a clear and effective drug. Otherwise, after the FDA finishes their testing and finds that the plant is effective and in its various medical qualities, it will then be available through the United States as a medical drug. This will not happen until the FDA gets the wheels turning, which is where the people of our country can step in by fighting for their second chance at life. Currently, patients that are not getting effective help through their prescribed medications, such as patients suffering from epilepsy, must leave their families, friends, and their home to travel to a different state and restart their lives completely in hopes for a second chance at living their life throughout the use of various opioid drugs that have extremely harmful side effects. There are various people that live in the United States that are living with conditions such as anemia, Parkinson's disease, and epilepsy, which ends with them taking medications that have little to no effect on the condition of their health complications. In states that are not legalizing medical marijuana, these patients have to suffer through the effects of their condition and also have to live through the impact that the various opioid medications have on their bodies in hopes to lessen the impact that the condition has on their body. These opioids will cause common symptoms such as fatigue, nausea, increase of cancer, and increase of liver failure, which overall alters the life of the patient completely. The use of medical marijuana should be legal throughout the United States. This is based on the fact that though it has not been clearly listed by the FDA as an effective drug, the various components that is within the plant has been found in various other medications that have been found as effective in treating chronic conditions. If the people of the United States that are affected by the fact that medical marijuana is considered illegal in the majority of states in our country, they should stand up to the FDA and ensure that this drug becomes legal within the United States by continuing the testing of this drug and continuing to conduct large-scale clinicals. This drug can overall impact numerous people by changing their lives completely. It would take away the numerous effects that the opioid drugs has on their body by wearing down their body systems and making them go through various side effects. It will also lessen the impact that their condition has on their body by protecting their body from the wear and tear of this condition and lessening the side effects of the condition itself. In conclusion, in this speech, I have talked to you about what medical marijuana is, what effects patients should be taking medical marijuana are going through, and overall why it should be legal for medical usage within the United States.